Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We got a patch yesterday, and woo, it's a patch, that is for sure. I was gonna go over it yesterday, but I wanted to play on it. I wanted to experience this patch. I wanted to see what it's like. Is there good things? Is there bad things? Yes, there's both. So let's take a look. The key highlights is EA says first ever post-launch update to playbooks, which is a very, very cool idea. The way that they've done it, the fact that now we can have playbooks or plays updated pretty much whenever is a huge, huge thing. Granted, we'll get into that part a little bit later. That's okay. Improvements to CPU-controlled ball carrier logic. Don't really know what that means. Zone coverage improvements. Okay, fair. Pass blocking improvements. Again, fair. And we'll talk about all that as well. The franchise stuff, I don't really ever go into. I don't play franchise, so I apologize. Mutt got squads, duos. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. That's pretty cool. There's new shoes in the game. Of course, there's new shoes. So this is what everyone wants to see. Playbooks. So like I said, this is the first time they've been able to do this, and they added the old split back formations into the West Coast and the balanced playbooks, which is great. Except when you use those formations, you will see, like I've seen and a lot of people have seen, that they're almost unusable because the run plays are absolutely terrible. The handoff takes about 2 seconds. Just bad. They should be really quick handoffs. They should be really, really quick handoffs, and they're not. So hopefully, because of this update, it doesn't just mean that we can add plays in. It means that we can fix plays that don't work as well. That would be really, really nice, because I do like the possibility of passing out of those sets, especially with the updated pass blocking. But we'll see. And then it would be nice if they added them to other books as well. I mean, why not, right? I know that a lot of times they try to keep the playbooks as true to life based on like the way that the team plays. But I've never seen the Patriots run Pat Sale, you know. And again, I'm looking forward to when we see Lion Sale and Falcon Sale and all that. If they want to make playbooks change, you take some of the better things and you put them in different playbooks so that people aren't always in the same thing. But we'll see how that goes. They added functionality that allows slot receivers to motion out wide from single back tight slots and tight flex. That's something from Madden 16. So it's good that it's back. It's one of those things they took out because they felt it was overpowered. Or they felt it was overpowered. And it got highlighted as overpowered when Stiff won his belt, because that's what he did at tight slots. And I played Stiff that year, and I didn't think it was overpowered. But I guess EA did. EA thought a lot of stuff was overpowered in 16 that they just removed. So stop removing stuff. Start fixing stuff to make sure that it's not overpowered, and put it back in the game. All right, you remove so many formations from us on defense. Let's put it back. Let's get dime flat back. Let's get nickel strong back. Psycho. You know, let's get some stuff back. Let's put some cover 4s in the game and other formations. You guys want to update cover 4? Want to make it really good? Put it in other books. Put it in other formations. It's fine. You can do it. I promise. It's not going to be hard. Updated the alignment for kickoff return formation to address exploits. Scum kick. That's what we're talking about. Now, I don't really know what the alignment for kickoff formations did, because if you try to scum kick right now, it just goes out of bounds. Does that mean that someone won't figure out how to do it? They probably will. There'll be another scum kick. There always is. Just give us time, EA. Someone will find it, and then it'll get put out there, and everyone's going to be doing it. Some plays in the Hail Mary spread formation will no longer be available in practice mode. So if you guys were using Hail Mary in practice mode. We thank you for finding this bug. Real helpful. Updated logic around coach cam play art to address cases when QB contain and or blitz play art could sometimes provide a pre-snap tell. This is what we call the run pass glitch. It did happen at times. It wasn't overpowering. It wasn't really prevalent a lot of times, but it did happen. And this is a nice way for them to put it, the coach cam play art. It's run pass glitch. So part of that seems to be gone. Cool. Tuning. Tuning. We love tuning, right? Remove 10-second runoff after it takes a delay of game. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Prevent offensive players from sometimes popping after a huddle break. Don't really know what that means. Sacks stats were not being tracked correctly. Okay. Camera flip after interceptions has been changed. Maybe a little, not a lot. The scum kick, and then fixing the injuries sometimes cause an injured player via off-ball injuries to get stuck running off the field. Sure. Catching. This is one that should have been better. Address an issue sometimes preventing the illegal touching ruling from being applied. I wouldn't have said that was really an issue. Address a rare issue causing the incorrect catch animation trigger when throwing late across the field. Well, I mean, when I throw late across the field, my receiver's still running into the sidelines, into the stands. So if that's what you said you fixed, it didn't fix it, but we'll see, whatever that is. Fix a rare issue where a fumble into the end zone recovered by a defender going out of bounds was ruled a touchdown instead of a touchback. That's fair. Whatever that is, I'm glad that's not in the game anymore. What you missed in catching is saying, hey, guys, we took aggressive catches down. We took it down a couple notches because it's overpowered. We saw that you guys are out here just closing your eyes and chucking shit up, and it didn't matter. Said he's probably open. He'll catch it. It's fine. There's only 3 people there. That's still in the game. And when you take defensive pressure, not all of it, but some of it out of the game, and then you still allow the blind, toss them up. Does not make a very good game. I promise you that. Real player motion. This is something here. This first bullet point we like to see is like we tune down the spin just a little bit so that your user defender doesn't get faked out as often. What do we get? Addressed a rare issue preventing the ball carrier from being ruled down correctly during a specific 3-man reach tackle animation. It was supposed to be addressed last patch. It's not. Address an issue allowing players to avoid auto motion before the snap. You know what? That's fair. I understand that people were using that with Wham. It's no problem with that one. It's good. Made improvements to CPU ball carrier logic to decrease the frequency of drastic cuts and direction changes. I played a solo battle yesterday. That computer, he was just zigzagging. He had no idea what he was doing. That was not addressed correctly, even though it probably didn't matter. Addressed some rare cases of players getting frozen on the ground post-play. I mean, they always got back up. Whatever. Pass coverages. Deep half and cover 6 to covers post routes better. It's fine. No problem with that. Cover 4 palms to more effectively cover streak routes. So, like, the one thing that, like, it always left open, you can't throw anyone. Like, hey, guys, cover 4 palms wasn't good enough. The biggest problem with cover 4 and cover 4 match coverages is that the match coverage plays better than man coverage. If you want to play man coverage, right? Making match that good, I think that match should be good, and the passing off of zones should be better in the game. But I don't think that it should probably be as good as it is. But, I mean, all you need is a couple wheels on the field, and all of a sudden they have no idea what to do. Added logic for cover 3 sky and cover 3 match to cover PA crosser plays more effectively. I don't know who the hell actually runs PA crossers, but I promise you that still doesn't work very well. Sometimes cause the middle linebacker to blitz when using over G cover 4 quarters. Never seen that. Addressed an issue causing the CB uncovered port to stop playing as assigned zone when the tight end had been hot routed to pass block. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's fair. Logic for cover 4 quarters so that defenders can more effectively cover corner mounts off of pre-snap motion. Right? So now you motion snap and it just covers better. Okay. Quarter flat plays flat routes fine. It also defends mesh, so it covers flat routes and mesh concepts better. That's fine. Addressed an issue causing a cover 3 defender strafe across the field while trying to get aligned. Didn't really see that. And addressed an issue preventing man coverage defenders from being able to press streak fade routes. Unbumpable routes is what they mean, right? Blocking. Now this is the biggest part. Out of all the other stuff is great. There's some good things and some bad things. The blocking is good. Added pass blocking in QB contain logic to address exploits. The pass blocking logic they added was on the running back. It was not on the offensive line. The offensive line is still a little shaky. But the running back definitely blocks way better. And they tuned to QB contain so that it doesn't really rush. Now, when you add in you're trying to nerf cross show 2 at a 3-3-5 odd, right? That's the point of this. It was the biggest complaint problem from people, right? Even though a lot of us had now figured out how to block it, still. And you added in a method to where you could change plays or playbooks in the game. So instead of removing the play, you changed QB contains completely and caused a lot of problems on defense otherwise. Don't like it. Tuned to improve pass blocking when handed off engaged defenders. This is very good. I'm okay with that. I'm tired of when people would just get passed off and everyone would be like, I'm not touching them. So that's good. I like that. The shotgun formations when pass blocking against defensive formations, call that the loser defense. The hover 5. It's good. Addressed instances of pass blockers falling down. I've had that happen a lot. Glad that's not there. And then fullback blocking on toss plays. Yeah, sometimes the fullback went the wrong way. So good that some of the stuff is out. You didn't do enough. You've got to nerf back some of the crazy stuff on offense. Spins, broken tackles, aggressive catches to go along with nerfing defense. When you only change one side of the ball, I think the game was pretty even, honestly. Offense and defense, right? It was pretty even. When you take defense down and you don't take offense down, now offense is a little more powerful. I want a game where they're both even or the defense itself is a little is better than offense. I don't think it's a good game when offensively you could be blind, you can just hit the B button, or you could just run into people. See the difference? The skill in those things is not great. But defensively, I'm adjusting. I know how to man people up, right? Now what they did with cover 4 was they elevated the defense a little bit with cover 4 because it's what people want is they want these cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palms to essentially do all the work for them, do all the adjusting for them. I don't know how to stop this guy. Let me run this. The computer can figure it out. Siri, guard the crossing route. Got it. Like what? Interesting. It's not the best patch. It's an improvement. It's a step. I don't like when we get a lot of patches, but we need maybe a tuning update for the things that we've mentioned that are wrong. We need a tuning update for playbooks. Make other playbooks viable. Like still do that. Go a little bit more into it. I think we're on the right direction. I think what they should have done, in my honest opinion, is remove LB Cross from 3-3-5 odd because they can. Leave containers the way they are because they weren't really a problem otherwise. Take out the loser D, which is fine, and then make some changes to turning back aggressive catches, the Y button, spins, broken tackles, etc. Just take that stuff down just a little bit. Not a lot. Not a lot. Just a little bit. So let me know what you guys think of the patch. I played enough of it to have a pretty strong opinion. I labbed a lot. I spent a lot of time in the lab. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am out. Peace.